Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to Wisdom Drops. I am your astrologer, Tanya, and today we're talking about the significance and importance of the law of duality in astrology. This is an essential. If you are an astrologer and you're looking to just tune up your information bank and how you approach reading charts, or if you're just somebody who wants to understand more about the law of duality in astrology and how that's apparent between all the different signs, then this video is for you. I'm so excited to share with you more. But before I do, if you like this content and you want to see more of these types of videos in your news feed and everyday life, go ahead and subscribe on the YouTube to the Wisdom Drops channel, and or go ahead and follow us on the Instagram. Thank you so much. So let's get into this question. What is up with the law of duality in astrology, and why is Tanya saying it's so damn important? I'm saying it's so important because in every sign in the zodiac, if you look at the astrology wheel, there is an opposing sign to that sign, whichever sign you're talking about. And this is essential to understanding, really at a deeper level, astrology in general, because every complementary sign in the zodiac is just that, a complement. Let's just start going through the zodiac and make this point. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. The opposite sign of Aries is Libra. What Aries has, Libra doesn't. What Libra has, Aries doesn't. So in that, there's this beautiful, you complete me type energy in the zodiac to any given opposing axis, right? So that's whoa, if you just sit with that, damn, that's fascinating. That's why opposites attract, low key. That's why opposites attract, because there is this complementing type energy. And Aries energy is going to be, generally speaking, much better at being just initiating and going for it and getting it and saying what they need to say, because that's what just needed to be said, and not giving 2 cents about it, and walking on and being strong and saying what they say and standing up in the room and saying something and going out there and becoming an entrepreneur and doing all this crazy stuff that Libra's just excuse me, I just wanted to say something. They're on the flip side of that, oh my god, those two people are having a conflict. Let me go help them figure out how to not have a conflict, because I want to bring peace and love and Venusian things to this world. And let me socialize with my friends, because that's so much more safer than standing up and becoming an entrepreneur and going out and standing for something and standing up in the middle of a room and being oh, I think this, because Libra's oh my god. But although Libra can capture more of that Aries energy and become more of an actual Libra, because Libra, and this is still on the law of duality, so stick with me, because Libra is the sign that rules justice, because it's an air sign and it rules the scales, and Venus is all about fairness, especially in the air element, right? So if you think about that, Libra becomes more of its own self as Libra when it begins to embody qualities of its opposite, aka Aries. So once Libra decides that it's going to stand up for something and that it's going to represent, yes, all the things it represents, peace, love, harmony, bringing people together, being a liaison, being a remediator, what's that word? A mediator between two people, and remediator, in that they solve things, they bring harmony and peace wherever they go, right? Once Libra fuses all of that and what is Libra-ish with their Aries vibe of standing up for themselves within that Libra capacity, that's when Libras excel. Now, if you think about it from the opposite side, Aries, who learn social tact, who learn how to be polite with their blunt energy, who learn how to be socially conscious of when they're standing up and saying, wait a minute, and I believe in this, and when they're going out there and how they're going out there to approach their entrepreneur business. Is it in conjunction with others, or is it just solo themselves? If it's just solo themselves, they might not totally really succeed, because they haven't learned how to use their Libra partnership aspect of partnering with other people and using the social aspect. So once Aries masters the kind of the social cues and how to be a little softer within their own Aries confine or their own Aries bubble of being this independent, fierce, Mars-ruled energy, that's when Aries gain traction. That's when Aries becomes super powerful, because it understands how to embody its Aries energy and what it's inherently missing through its complement energy of Libra. That's how it goes. You see what I'm saying? You can find this low key, this recipe I just gave you, throughout the entire zodiac. If you look at how Taurus and Scorpio complement each other, that's another thing. Scorpio becomes more of a Scorpio when they embrace their inner Taurus, and Taurus becomes more of a Taurus when they embrace their inner Scorpio. Okay? So just to flush that out for you, if Taurus is always lazy and they never get what they want, aka Mars, aka their partner sign, aka Scorpio, if they never learn how to craft their environment to what it is that's really going to serve them and bring their Venusian ruled selves that much pleasure with the energy of their opposing sign, Pluto, transformation, deep psychological work, rewiring, all of those different things that take a lot of energy and time to a Taurus, right? If they never go through that process of learning about their partner sign like that, then they're never going to actually become a full-fledged Taurus and be able to be in their full Venusian vibe of like bliss and like five senses pleasure, okay? If a Scorpio never learns what actually makes them feel pleasurable and feel on the five senses level and all of their forms of intuition and just divine awesome that Scorpio is, but if they never acknowledge what they need to feel good, what they need around them, prosperity wise, abundance wise, all of those things that Taurus rules, right? If they don't actually get in tune with that, they're never going to become fully them Scorpio selves. Granted, Scorpio is the most powerful sign of the zodiac, so maybe not the best example, but the truth remains. If they don't get to their pleasure principle, and they're too caught up in their attainment principle, being Mars, pleasure being Venus with Taurus, then they're not going to exceed and they're not going to succeed, okay, into whatever they're trying to build. So you get the idea. Opposites do attract and opposites do complement, but opposites are inherently each other. So Aries inherently is Libra. It's just a different aspect of Libra, and vice versa with Libra and Aries. So I hope this brought you more insight. If you like this video and you want to see more content like this and you thought it brought you value, please share love with me. Again, subscribe if you're on the YouTube, follow if you're on the Instagram, give me a little heart or something, type me a little comment, be like, what about this, Tanya? And I'll be like, this is what is about this person. Ha ha ha, hello, thank you, have a good day. That's how that will go. That's exactly how that will go. So I'm also available for readings if you want to understand more about your chart, anything in your chart, be it how duality is present in your chart, what you can learn about your own life, your career, your love, etc. I'm available for readings. So just Gmail me, wisdomdropsallz's@gmail.com, or go ahead and DM me on the Instagram and we'll be in touch. With that said, may the stars be with you. Peace.